Let's arrive and turn up. And I think I can take this off already. Now, a little bit of fine tuning as to where that camera points now that I'm further away. That's looking good. Space above, space to the sides. And just a reminder that I am really going to be firm with my timekeeping, and we will do some recumbent Qigong in the final half hour. So make sure you've got something comfortable to lie on and a blanket or a rug to pop over you if it's likely to be cold. So you'll be lying down on the floor for maybe about 10 minutes. So cushions and a blanket to make sure that that floor lying is comfortable. So we can arrive. That lovely placing your feet on the earth, giving the earth a chance to support you and letting the body begin to move. Not tiring the body out. Seeing how the body feels today, this morning. Giving yourselves permission to disappear if for any reason, workman or natural rhythms of life mean you have to go off screen for a few moments. How does your body feel today, in this space, in this moment? Right from the beginning, take your attention down to the waist. Allow the waist to lead you into each swing. So tempting to let the arms pull you from one side to the other, to let the head draw you from one side to the other. Take your attention down to the waist. The waist draws the hips round. Knees follow the hips. Little stretch to the ankle. Waist draws the chest round. Shoulders follow the chest. Head follows the shoulders. So unless you're in a really cold room and you need to make aerobic movements simply to keep warm, remember this is just noticing the body. If we're too aerobic, we notice the heart and the breath, but we don't notice the little messages the body is telling us. How does that little toe on the right foot feel this morning? That middle finger on the left hand that just doesn't quite like such cold weather. Using this movement to develop a dialogue with each part of your body. Hello, Sue. Glad you were able to make it. All the time, waist drawing the rest of the body from one side to the other. Half closed, half open eyes, looking out beyond the walls of the room, seeing that distant horizon. Feeling the weight of your fingers pulling on your hands, hands pulling on the wrists, forearms softening the elbow joints. Whole weight of each arm, 5, 6, 7 pounds of arm, pulling gently on the shoulder joint, drawing the shoulders apart and downwards. And then slowly letting each swing get a little less, a little less, a little less, until the movement disappears. Are you able to stay present yet? Maybe not. Maybe the mind is somewhere else, someone doing something somewhere else in the room, and your attention's out over there. Feet under the hips. If you're still a bit nippy, don't rush into this. We will finish this movement and go into whole body breathing, which will warm you up. So if the room you're in is a bit chillsome, you'll get a chance to warm up in a minute. So feet under hips, feet parallel, knees soft, legs as near to springs as your body is able, and gentle swings. That's it. Still makes me laugh doing this movement, because when I look on the screen, my arms are just that split second behind my real arms. That's it. Letting the hips, knees, ankles soften. Oh, I've got my noisy shirt on, little creak every time my arms swing backwards past the shirt sleeves. That's it. You're all familiar with this movement, so right from the word go, take your attention up to the crown of the head. Use that puppet string to lift you and drop you. Each time the body drops, the arms drop. Soles of the feet pushed against the ground. That's it. Something a little strange with your internet, Moira. You're going slow and then very fast, and it's definitely the signal as opposed to your body. Hope you can still hear me clearly. Good. That's it. Really using this movement to begin to put your roots down. The support from the earth is always there, but this movement really makes us feel the earth. That's it. Good. So before the thighs begin to grumble, just letting the arms begin to gradually swing a little higher, no higher than shoulder height. That's it. Slower movement, but with more power each time the arms drop from shoulder height, really feeling the soles of the feet being pushed against the ground. That's it. Feeling that puppet string at the crown of the head. It draws you up, your arms swing up. It lets you drop, your arms drop. That's it. Now, finishing movement, letting that swing get a little higher. Listen to your shoulders. If there's any resistance, don't be tempted to go beyond resistance. Let the physical body stop where it's happy to stop, but let the mind feel the arms going right up. Oh, really allowing that upward movement to open up the front of the body, open up the chest, open up the belly. Ah. And then each swing gets a little smaller, a little smaller, a little smaller. Ah, that's it. Ah. Ah, and that movement is intended to be quite aerobic. You should feel a little breathless. Now, let's move straight into whole body breathing. So, slightly wider stance, the width of each foot wider than shoulder width stance. Oh, I love it. It's always quite nice when something happens to someone's internet connection. They disappear for a second, then they appear, and all the pictures on my gallery view are suddenly shifted. And it's like, oh, hang on, Jo was at the bottom, now she's in the middle. Moira was at the top, now she's down on the bottom right. Ah, it's quite exciting. Doesn't take much to excite me. So, just check you're not going to clip your fingers on anything above your head or to the sides. Little stroking of the curtain there, so I'll turn slightly so I don't hit the side of the wall. Whole body breathing. Palms face backwards, knees bend. Breathe in through the nose if it's clear, mouth if the nose is bunged up. And just let the air out through the mouth. That's great. And again, palms face back, breathe in. Just feeling where your body's happy to move. Don't go higher than you can smile. Don't go further back, and just let the breath out. That's lovely. Ah. So now a little bit of imagery, that breathing in to every part of the body. Palms face back. Breathe in oxygen, energy, chi. Where in your body does that chi need to go? And let the breath out. Ah, just one more before we change our attention. Breathing in and let the breath out. That's good. Ah, refueling, recharging. So, changing the focus to the out breath. Same movement as you breathe in, palms face back. Breathe in. At your highest point, hold your breath. Let the arms make a big circle. Palms facing upwards. And let the whole body drop down as you breathe out. Palms face back. Breathe in. Hold the breath, big circle. Breathing out from every part of the body. Palms face back. Breathe in. Big circle as you hold your breath and breathe out. And this time, just an in-breath and let the breath out. That's good.